What is up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to another fabulous episode of the NDT Squared Circle Sessions. I am Aaron. Next to me is our guy, Justin. How are you, buddy?
Your F words. I feel like you on the first episode of
Just start
whatever.
coughing?
Which one? Oh my god! All right.
So before we get started, I want to give a little shout out to our little tiny yeeter. Anybody's following Corey on Facebook, I apologize if I'm putting this out there, but Mila's was feeling pretty sick. She's on the mend, but they're down in Danville. So everybody say a prayer for Mila, Corey, and Alex. Get well soon, little one. Hope to see you soon. So here we go. NDT Squared Circle Sessions. I kind of stole this idea from the Executives View the other night when I was on there, which on Sunday night.
Everybody kind of does their thing, though.
Yeah, I know.
We just didn't think about doing it.
We didn't. So being that Corey is down in Danville, we decided to bring in Mark from Beards, Brews, and Barbecues to hang out with us. Maybe give them a smile while they're down there and raise some hell. Mark, what's up, dude?
I mean, I'm better looking than Corey. I'm just saying.
Love
you, Corey.
Shots fired.
His beard is better than mine. His beard is better. Mine is like just kind of there.
No, Corey, don't need to thank us, man. Get your kid better and get her home. You
yeah,
guys
buddy.
Get home. So that's more important. So, but hopefully we bring you a couple laughs tonight. We'll play some Yeet if Mila's awake so you can listen to it, whatever we got to do. But lots to go over tonight. We're going to give out our Slammy Awards. We got a few categories we're going to go over. I want to make this an annual thing that was kind of fun. And I also want to just break down the Raw Netflix debut, which we'll get into here in a few minutes. So, shots fired.
Oh, excuse me. I'm drinking this delicious caffeinated Target cherry sparkling water.
I see.
I'm dry, man. Not dry January. Just I need to dry out a little bit.
All right, I get it.
You know me. Yeah.
Damn, Scoobs.
I can't see any of this shit. I'll have to read later.
You can't see the comments?
No. I saw Corey.
He's on his phone.
Ripley shit on the. Oh, God. Oh. I go with the first one. Don't change it. Go all in.
Just do it to it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Poor Scoobs. Oh, man.
And I miss Jared. I can't find my banners.
This show sucks. I'm out of here.
I'm changing overlays. Folks, don't mind the background right now. I'm just looking for a couple things here. It's a mess today. But whatever. I don't care.
So where are we starting?
I tell you what, I'm just going to pull my notes up so we're not fancy. All right, we are going to start with the WWE Female Superstar of the Year. And Mark, since you are our guest, I am going to let you pull the rabbit out of the hat first.
They all suck. No, I mean, I'd give it a Ripley all the time, but she was hurt half the year. I mean, I guess Becky Lynch, she hasn't wrestled in like 8 months. Seriously, tell me. This is the one that when we were talking pre-show, like this was the one that like I have no idea. I guess the easy one is Liv Morgan, I suppose. But has anybody honestly looked outstanding? I mean, really like that. Like, I'll go Liv Morgan for the sake of just whatever.
Okay. Justin, what do you think?
Tiffany Stratton.
It's Tiffany.
That's it? Mm-hmm. That's all you're going to say is just her name. You're not going to tell us why.
I mean, she just got pulled up to the main roster right after WrestleMania, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she just took off from the jump. She's in ring is fantastic. She's good on the mic, as it was shown. Apparently, they see it with the push she's gotten.
See, she would have been my pick, Tiffy, if she cashed in prior to last Friday. I think if that's kind of what did it in for me. I picked Liv Morgan just because of the body of work that she's done and everything else. But Rhea, if she wasn't as hurt as she much and banged up as she was this year, I would have gone with Rhea too. But I'm just thinking Liv for everything that she's accomplished and held down the fort while the rest of them were on the shelf. So I think Liv is the one I went with on that one.
Hey, Justin, question real quick.
I was gonna go with Liv until Mark went with Liv.
And I changed it. It could be the same.
No. I changed it.
No, we could have belly bumped together. It would have been fine. Question for you, Justin, though. Seriously, do you think Tiffany Stratton's gimmick like survives? Like, because the only thing that I worry about her a little bit, like if you look at Charlotte, if you look at Becky, if you look at Rhea Ripley, you look at like the big players. She has it's kind of a chicken shit heel, but it's not a chicken shit heel. I don't know. And it's kind of like, it's Tiffany time. Like, how do you look at her seriously when you know you're getting these serious people back? Do you know what I mean? Like, she seems like the kid in the room, which she is, but like the gimmick itself doesn't lend me to take. It seems like a mid-card gimmick.
She'll adapt. Everybody started with a gimmick, and then they just grow into what
that's true
naturally comes to them.
I think you're gonna see a change in her character.
But she's not heel. She's face now.
No, she's gonna break out.
What she's done, she's face.
I mean,
she's gonna break out.
I'm a hugger.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hugger. That had to change. Can't hug everybody and be the champ.
I wish.
Just stop it.
My tribal cheeks. Okay. Let's go. It's gonna be really gay. Let's go to male superstar of the year now.
Me?
Justin, male superstar of the year. That way he can't change his pick.
Drew McIntyre.
You can't change your pick now. No changing picks.
Drew McIntyre. I mean, he went from being pushed out of the way to being able to main event without a title being involved. I mean, working with Punk helped a lot, but to see him grow into that character and what he's done with it, I like it. It's impressive. I didn't think he had it into him.
Let's even rewind farther and give this dude a shout out for being part of the 3-man band to what he is now.
3-man band.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Robbie? What's up, Johnny? Okay. I guess I know who your pick was then.
Well, originally it was Rey Mysterio for not killing anybody in the ring for another year. Can we give this guy a round of applause?
Rumor has it he's going to be working with your boy Penta.
Zero. Okay, so if it was Drew, same reasons. I mean, he skyrocketed. I mean, he has just elevated himself, adopted this heel character that is just awesome. If I had to give, I guess, an alternate, it probably would be Jey Uso at this point. I mean, he's so over, it's insane right now. Corey and I were at the same show, that same SmackDown, and when he came out,
we were there.
Oh, you all there? Oh, it was. I mean, it was just like, it doesn't matter. Like at that point, I actually think last night Monday he killed the crowd. I think everybody out-yeeted themselves and went for the Punk and Rollins match. Like, I don't know if everybody noticed, but after he came out, it just went. It's an LA crowd, which is like, meh. It is. It's a meh crowd. It's not Chicago. It's not New York. It's not Philly. It's just a big crowd.
It's not France.
It's not. What? France. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we were going to give a special Slammy out on Sunday for the crowd of the year because they would have won hands down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So my pick for male superstar of the year was a little unorthodox. I'm going to explain why before I tell you who it is. Body of work, workhorse, crowd reaction.
I know
every
where
day.
you're going.
Tell me.
You're going Dom.
Dirty Dominic. That dude has the crowd. I don't care what kind of reaction you're giving him. The crowd is on him. He's worked. He's been at every show, every TV, every live. That dude deserves a break, and he deserves a run with something. So I'm going against the grain a little bit. Deservedly, Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre. Questionably, Punk is up there. He just didn't wrestle enough. But to me, Dom is the guy.
Those were my top 3.
Yep.
Yeah, Braun Breaker was in my top 3. Like, I think it needed a couple more months out of him. Yeah, and Gunther. I mean, Gunther's always a workhorse.
They waited too long to push him. Like, he kind of got washed out when they first brought him up. For the first couple of months, he was just kind of in the background.
Sure.
Yep. All right, next category. PLE, for those of you listening, Premium Live Event of the Year.
Pay-per-views.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead, Mark.
I mean, Mania. I mean, it was just, except it did have its flaws, but I thought Mania was probably, I mean, there were other individual pay-per-views that I've looked at and I'm like, oh man, that was so good. It was only 5 matches, but they were all good. And the crowd, France was crazy. But I just think the spectacle of Mania this year, like, it didn't fall flat for me. Now, I'm not saying the Uso brother match was a winner, you know what I mean, by any means. Like, I didn't, Lil Wayne can't apparently rap anymore. It's over. Spitting hot fire by Lil Wayne. But I mean, I know it's a cop-out answer, but like, it was the spectacle I wanted it to be. It was in Philadelphia. I think they did it right. It ended the story finally, and it just, for me, I mean, it was, I think the Philly thing had a lot to do with it too. If they had did that in like Vegas, I kind of would have been like annoyed, but they did it in Philly. So I'm cool.
All right. Justin?
Mania is the obvious pick.
Sure.
So I went with what they do in France, Backlash.
Because of the crowd.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the most fun one to watch because that crowd was so invested the whole time.
The whole show. Imagine if they did a Rumble over there.
Oh,
the chaos that would ensue in that arena.
Have you guys been to a Rumble before?
I was at one in Pittsburgh in 2014.
I was at the one in Philly when Reigns won, when Daniel Bryan got dumped out.
Oh, so you would hear out?
I thought Philly. I never saw The Rock got booed up until that point. That bad. Like, they tried to send The Rock out to get and it just didn't.
See, the year before in Pitt was when they were shoving Batista down everybody's throat before Daniel Bryan made his rise in WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And they were actually cheering Roman. It was Batista and Roman left in the ring for the final 2. And they absolutely shit all over Batista. But when I saw the Rumble the following year, they crapped on Reigns 100 times worse than they did in Pittsburgh.
So loud in there. And it's Philly crowds. You know how that is. It's just...
Yeah. Maybe this year we'll be at the Rumble.
You going to Indy?
I try so bad to make these guys do dumb things. Let's just go. Who cares? Let's go. Like, they're like, no. I'm the guy who just gets in a car and drives. I don't care where it is and when it is. Let's do it. So, all right. My PLE of the year.
Okay.
WrestleMania, obviously. And here's the simple fact was the stories that ended. And notice I said stories that ended. There was 3 things that happened in that main event that I really the third one I didn't realize till after. The first one for me was Reigns hitting Rollins with that chair shot to end what he did to him years ago when we broke up the Shield. Obviously, Cody winning the title and finishing his story. But there was an interview that Undertaker gave. He was on a podcast, and he said being a part of that match finally gave me closure. Because his last match was the cinematic match with AJ Styles. He needed to be in the ring that one more time to have closure. So those 3 things, when I heard that was it for me. So those 3 things was what solidified my pick. SummerSlam could have been up there. That swerve with Rhea and Liv with Dom, like, that was genius. No one saw that coming a mile away. But, the Punk and Drew feud that started that night with the cash-in with Damian, like, that was epic. So just WrestleMania for me was just the show. There's been WrestleManias I thought have been lackluster, but this one was really good.
So looking back, that Roman Seth part in that match, Roman had gotten his chair shots back.
When
in their match in that one summer, I just rewatched it.
Correct, but the symbolism,
SummerSlam,
Rollins was dressed in his Shield attire this time. That to me was the symbolic ending of that.
Wasn't he? He came out in Shield in that one. He came through the crowd.
Did he?
That's right.
I don't.
Yep.
I don't remember.
But you don't remember either, and WWE doesn't want you to remember. Okay, that didn't happen.
That could be.
Yeah.
Like when I was rewatching that, I was like, "Wait a minute," because I'm pretty sure they said Reigns finally got his revenge with that.
Yeah, I probably wasn't even paying attention to it at that point because I wasn't thinking along those lines. I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So, but I mean, that just to me put the end to the squash to it. But if there was something beforehand, I never noticed it. All right, Justin, I'm going to let you lead off on this one because I want to see where you're going with this. Return of the year.
CM Punk.
Okay.
Like he came back last or 2023, but that his shit didn't start until 2024, and then he got hurt, and then to come back and tell the story he did with Drew after tearing his tricep again.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, it's got to be Punk.
Okay. Senor.
I guess I'll go Punk. I didn't think there were a lot of crazy comebacks this year. Little ones, like when Drew came back a little bit, and then I don't think there's been anything crazy. Maybe I'm not thinking of one. I thought about it, and I'm like, Dakota Kai. Yeah, Dakota Kai. That's what I'm going with. I'm going to go with Dakota Kai tonight, and Kairi Sane. It was a toss up. I wasn't sure. I'm gonna go Kairi Sane. She's been a very big impact player since she came back, and
I'll do you one better. Okay. This was very near and dear to me, and I looked forward to this for quite a while.
Oh, excuse me.
And even though they have not been as involved as they should be, the Wyatt Six return to me was the return of the year. The whole cinematic part, the whole build. Afterwards, I've kind of been like, but just that few moments in that arena when that entire place was absolutely silent watching them and their entrance and the whole spiel, to me, that was phenomenal.
I was going to go Reigns initially. And because I'm like, do we call that a comeback? He took 3 months off. I don't know. But that night that he came back, new music, he looked in better shape than he did at WrestleMania, which I thought he looked even better. Like, yeah. I think their thing with the Wyatt Six, I thought that night was powerful. I'm so sad that they've literally done nothing with that.
So it's a twofold problem. They have so much going on with the bloodline. They're going to get lost in the shuffle.
Yep.
I hope that some of this bloodline stuff now starts to break down a little bit and they start going their own directions and that the Wyatts are more involved in things this year. I'd love to see them have more matches and just go, because again, I think I told Justin, I don't know if you were on the show when I said this, but they got about a year and a half before they're going to start going really stale. Like the factions just tend to last that long, in my opinion. And it's just when people are like, all right, it's over. So,
but they signed 14 more Samoans. Where the hell is Hikuleu?
They're going to have Saturday Night Samoa, and it's going to be their own show. I'm
cool with that. If that was up to The Rock, that's what's going to happen.
Justin, you okay?
God. Uh-huh.
Zilla Fatu is in the stands at Raw. Like, come on.
Okay.
Yeeting.
Perfect segue. Faction of the year. No one's Justin. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This one was tough. I still haven't settled.
All right, so hold on, Mark. Go ahead. Maybe you'll help.
Obviously, clearly it's the LWO. I mean, they've just been on absolute fire.
I cannot stand you.
Dragon Lee is
it's so stupid.
Oh, 4'11" of him is just gonna dominate the. I guess the bloodline. I mean, because the Wyatt Six, I thought could have been here, but again, it's a problem because the faction's too big. Does that make sense too? Like you have a girl that you don't use, then you have like 4 of them, and then it's just like too big. I don't know why I feel like it's too big. Like 5
because they don't get solo matches. It's always a 6-man or 8-man tag match.
Right, and then they only have like
and they're big bodies to have in that ring.
There is, and they only have one other faction that's like that, which is why they've been feuding with them now for like ever. I would have preferred to see them get picked off one by one, like they were kind of doing, but yeah, I mean, Judgment Day has to be, up there. I saw somebody comment. I almost think it got dumb when they brought Carlito in, and I love Carlito, but I almost thought it made them it made them too unserious at times. Like, and I was like, the R-Truth stuff, like it was funny, but you're kind of like, you're the Judgment Day for laughs. Like,
Well, I'm going to take your side on this one and say the bloodline in general, both sides, because that storyline just has really fueled wrestling for the past 2 or 3 years. So they've carried the business. Now it's time to see what the rest of these guys can do.
Yeah, but without Roman, it was bland.
It was bland. You're right, but it was still Roman was still kind of hanging in the weeds back there. Otherwise, the whole thing just fell to shit.
Are you not feeling Uzi? Are you not feeling Uzi?
No, Justin's not feeling very.
Now with Roman taking the time off, like the bloodline it was dead. Like I know they brought in and tried to start. I never took that seriously, and I could never consider that bloodline storyline.
Excuse me? Yeah. Like that's not your thing.
I love you.
You solo. How many meth heads do that in the street?
Day.
You're gonna go with the Judgment Day
with their turn on the Terror Twins, and I mean that got old pretty quick, but they had a good, 9-month run.
Yeah,
for the year.
All right. Rivalry of the year. If we're not all on the same page with this, we're not wrestling fans. I'm just going to put that out there. Go ahead. I know it. He's got some smart-ass answer. Justin, go ahead. Tell us yours.
You go first.
McIntyre Punk.
Same here. Let's hear what you have to say, sir.
Nothing. I'll just say McIntyre Punk.
What were you going to say?
No, it's going to make another LWO reference. But we're just going to
We're going to say Dominic and Rey Mysterio.
No. I was going to be Dragon Lee and the one guy that they thought was going to be really good, and the tall one and the other in El Hijo del Fantasma or whatever. I can't. The match of the year candidate, honestly. Dragon
Lee's cousin's coming to WWE.
Although you could say though the Rhea stuff with Liv, like if we're gonna, that was
fantastic.
Exclude the obvious, which would be Punk and him, but yeah, I think that was a good one.
Yeah, good picks. I'm interested to see what you guys picked for the last one. Actually, I don't know so much now with some of his answers.
Sorry.
I'm going to go first on this one because I know neither one of you picked this one. Speed, athleticism, and a very good technical wrestler in the ring at the same time. I have to pay homage to my tribal cheeks. Bayley and Io Sky at WrestleMania, I thought was a fantastic match. That's my match of the year.
Why?
Did I not just tell you why?
Yeah, yeah.
You have a technical wrestler in Bayley. She's a technician. And you have Io, who's just so athletic and fast. Their two styles just completely complemented each other in that match. Go back and watch it again. You'll thank me later.
I went through and looked at the list of the top matches of the year.
You'll thank me later.
That was up there.
Was it?
You go.
Mm-hmm.
You go, Justin.
Hell in a Cell, Punk McIntyre.
Yeah.
That was my second choice.
There was a lot of good matches, but the hype building up to that, I mean, everybody knew for the entirety of that rivalry, it was ending in a cell.
Mm-hmm.
there was no other way. So the hype leading up to it, and then to, meet that or exceed that, it's no doubt the match of the year.
It's got to be, right? Although I will say, I did enjoy thoroughly, and I don't like three-ways. But this is out there, I know. Breaker, Sheamus.
That answer was out there.
Breaker, Sheamus, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And what's the German
Kaiser,
yes.
Kaiser.
I thought that match, Sheamus woke up. I thought Kaiser elevated. Like, I thought coming out of that, Kaiser would be. And Breaker showed me a set of like a gear that I couldn't believe. Like, I was like, oh, like that spear at the end, that spear when he jumped in the air. Like, I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I think it's Punk, McIntyre, Hell in a Cell. I just thought they did Hell in a Cell well. Like, I think there's been a lot of Hell in the Cells that have been kind of but I thought they did it tactfully. You know what I mean? Like, things meant everything meant something. But I think that's a Punk match. Like, Punk's going to make sure he does something that's either an homage to something from yesteryear, and he's going to be tactful about everything he does.
i.e. Monday night. Anyway.
Well, that's a good segue. I just want to put up our friend Opie's comment to Mark. Said, no man ever, are you a man? About not liking three-ways. Anyway.
I'm married, sir.
We can all agree. Hold on, I'm throwing another one in here.
Go ahead.
We can all agree the male rookie of the year is Braun Breaker.
Oh, absolutely.
Me, not Trick Williams. It's Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it. Stop kidding yourselves. When Joe Hendry comes out at the Royal Rumble, that stadium is going to erupt like no other.
That's going to be another show. I'm going to have a thing where we talk about our guest appearances.
Holy shit.
That's going to be in a couple weeks.
His name and he appears.
Yeah, that's kind of died for a little bit.
Daddy, chill.
Because I think they only tease it every now and again. I think they kind of. I think they want him bad in WWE. Oh, him and I think Josh Alexander. I'm still waiting for Josh Alexander to show up in NXT, but that's my other one.
Interesting.
I hope.
Who's playing with the buttons now, Aaron?
Allegedly.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get into it. I know you want to talk about this. Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix.
Wait, we're not doing AEW? I got an HBO Max subscription to watch the entire library of AEW.
That's on our other show, the Cena show. You can't see it.
Oh.
All right, can I first say, can we just be done
What's
with
up,
The Rock?
Tanner?
Yeah.
I think The Rock made us be done with him. With
That
the way
promo was forever long.
You didn't think Cena's was? I thought that took forever. And he's looking more and more like
Cena's
Ernest.
was about half the time. It seemed long because it was Cena talking. And
Cena looks like he needs to eat a loaf of bread.
Cena doesn't have goosies, okay?
The new lighting, though, they really stood out.
His goosebumps look ridiculous.
I've never been so close to goosebumps.
His goosebumps look like our biceps. Whatever. He's a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
I like the new screens they have, so now you can sit behind the screen. The big screen doesn't take up a quarter of the arena.
I miss the Titantron, though. I get it, though, but I miss it.
What'd you think of the
I have
ring?
a lot of memories.
Did you like the ring?
I think it gives it more of a big match feel. I do. Like, I know Vince hated the little advertisements, but like I think it feels like a big match feel. That's my other theory, by the way. So UFC owns this. Right? Basically, UFC owns this. I think that's why Cody wasn't. If they hadn't have a match for Cody, they always put like their big names. You ever notice all their big names attend the UFC events?
Yeah.
Like if that had this weird, but this cheeseball feel of UFC. But I think that's kind of what they're mirroring. Thought the camera angles were fantastic. That thing with Punk when he walked backwards, like really cool ass camera angles. But yeah, I liked all of it.
I just want to mention something about the ring. Did they really have to go with a Fortnite logo in the center?
How much should Fortnite pay for that?
Pay for that.
Let me find out.
But I'm just saying they could have. Justin's gonna look it up. Yeah, Bridie, the drone was cool. I liked how they had the drone flying around the arena.
Speaking of drones,
I think it got stuck actually.
Finally saw those drones everybody was talking about. That's what they were using to put on the show outside of the stadium the other night, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a picture you want to share with the class?
No, that's on the.
You put it on our Facebook page. If you go to our page. NDT podcast on the Facebook, you can see Justin's drone footage that he saw. It's actually pretty cool. Okay. Well, Sammy got ahead of us a little bit. Well, let's just address that right now. When they were all booing Hogan, that was awesome.
Yes.
We thought it was too, Sammy. We spent about a good 10 minutes talking about this backstage before we started the show, so we didn't tie up too much time. But yeah, it was actually kind of funny. The guy could barely stand up when he walked out there. And I think they kind of realized something bad was going to happen. That's why they had Jimmy Hart come out with the flag. I don't know.
Which made it worse. I don't know why, but it just made it worse.
I don't know if they were worried that Hogan was going to fall backwards.
See Jimmy Hart.
I was too.
I love Jimmy Hart.
Maybe that's why everybody cheered at first and then saw Hogan like, nope.
I love Jimmy Hart. I have his autograph and everything. I love Jimmy Hart.
He was great. So, but yeah, I mean, to hear them boo, I was like, wow. They got to be done with him. Send him on his way out. That ship has sailed. Justin, are you still looking for this?
Yeah. It's not giving me anything.
Do you need help with the big words like the and it to Google search?
No.
Jesus Christ. All right. So while he's
looking for it.
What do you think with them starting out right out the gate with the bloodline rules match, the tribal combat match, whatever you want to call it? Like, I thought that was something they're going to wait till later on, like maybe midway through the show, and then Punk Rollins, obviously we knew was going to main event it. But I thought to have that right off the jump was crazy. I was really surprised. I mean, it filled up the first hour between the Rock's promo and then 10 minutes for the Roman match, but I was being facetious, by the way.
Well, it's probably because The Rock had to go somewhere. That's why he stood in the stand and I'm going to watch this carefully. And then,
yeah. Now, where did you think they were going to put that match?
I figured halfway through, like put it like 9:30, not right at the beginning. They should have done all these returns. I mean, I know they spread them out, but Rock's promo, okay, that's great. Do a match and then let them go at 9:30, halfway through.
But you didn't like The Rock was hinting at it throughout his promo that match was happening after his promo.
It has nothing. Okay,
he acknowledged everybody for this or that.
That's not what I'm saying. Why did they do it though? I understand what The Rock was saying, but why? Why do it then?
Start hot, end hot.
Yes, and the Roman Reigns is the bell cow of the company. I don't care about Cody having the belt. Cody's always going to be second. It's going to be Roman. He's a better face of the company. He doesn't have a shitty neck tattoo. Yes,
that's terrible. That tattoo's got to go. Maybe they sent Roman home early. I don't know. He had somewhere to go, but I don't know. Just to me, I thought it would have been a little better halfway through. So,
well, it's because they had to shoot that commercial for WWE 2K25.
Oh, you're right. That's what it was. I forgot they did do that.
January 27th.
That's right, baby.
Are you going to order it?
No, I still have 2K24.
Not much is changing between the two.
No.
You might get the new ring mat with all the logos.
With the Fortnite logo. Mm-hmm. You might get the Hulk Hogan bonus pack too.
I had that beer, by the way.
With Jimmy Hart with the flag.
Did you see me review the Hulk Hogan beer? It's very good.
I did not. Was it good?
Of the light beers that have kind of been coming out again, like garage beer. Like I think garage beer is delicious of that realm, but the Hogan beer, it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't buy it again. And it's not even here. I had to get a guy to go all the way to Florida to go get it. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, it's only in like 13 states.
They won't ship it.
I'm not paying shipping for that shit.
Okay, I don't blame you.
No.
Unless it was good beer.
I still ain't. Not for that. Not for some light beer. Nah. With a
right.
shitty can labeling, by the way, but we'll talk later.
Is it that bad?
I couldn't see what the ABV was. It looked like somebody did it out of the garage.
Oh, maybe they did.
Like I couldn't read it. It looked like they just did it with like newspaper printing. They rolled it on a printing press.
Maybe we ran it.
Or Jimmy Hart's doing it.
No, we didn't.
They ran it out of a surf shop.
If you can only get it in Florida, there's actually a Florida can company down there.
Interesting.
FCM.
Nice. All right. What else you want to hit on for Raw?
What'd you think of the match?
I thought the match itself was good. I was very surprised at the ending. I really thought they were going to drag this out more. I think I told you, I think Heyman's going to turn on Roman and cost him the match and let Solo win. But I was very shocked at the ending, if I'm being honest.
So, I don't think it's over.
I don't think it's over either, but I think the tribal chief part is over. I think they're just going to still continue to fight somehow, or just I mean, if they just stop this right now, I wouldn't be mad at it, but I don't see how you
Where does KO fit in?
That's what I'm not
understanding.
That was just to get Cody involved,
which was dumb.
Yeah,
I thought it was silly.
That's got to be the only reason.
Yep.
That looked like Peter Griffin and the chicken fighting, and then they just went through the ring, and then you're like, oh, okay, game on. Sorry, Wayne's World reference, but it's
yeah.
what the hell was that?
I loved Pat McAfee was like, that's Cody Rhodes in a suit. He's wrestling in a suit. That's why he's your champion. I love Pat McAfee.
So do I.
He's amazing.
But yeah, no, I'm not mad at the finish. I'm interested to see where they go with it. It's definitely not done.
They got to break this off at some point, though.
Roman and Fatu have to lock up too.
He was the most impressive looking person in the match.
The nickname for him too, the Samoan Werewolf, just fits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So diabolical for that dude. And I thought the other thing was he was going to flip on them too, but didn't happen.
So if we're done with that match, let's back up to The Rock's promo.
Oh, I thought you were done with The Rock's promo. Go ahead.
No, because we didn't even get to how he killed. How many storylines with that promo?
That's true. You're right. My bad. Go ahead. You take this part.
He killed the Cody storyline. And wasn't it fitting that they were wearing the same fucking thing they were wearing the night he beat the shit out of Cody out in the rain?
Mm-hmm.
And then he put an end to the Roman him feud.
Yeah. Yeah.
So saying he's done? He's out?
I think, we talked about this too. I think this is just his way of saying, hey, I'm going to be too busy. I thought I was going to be able to do this, and I'm not. So a lot of things happen in a year. I'm just going to kill the storylines this way.
It's an odd way to do it.
But it also kept you on the edge of your seat. Both times he was out there thinking, what's going to happen? And when he came out to give Roman the Ulafala, I think, oh, this dude's going to eat a rock bottom right here. When he put his one up in the air and turned to the other side, I said, here it comes. Never happened. So I don't know. They had you on the edge of your seat. It's still a little bit of a cliffhanger.
But it leaves so many open ends. What the fuck did he give Cody?
Well, they left open ends maybe for a reason. One, to drive you crazy, but to also possibly bring him back in storylines later on. Maybe he returns at the Rumble.
Thinking that.
You look perplexed down there. What do you got to say? Come on.
That's the most important thing.
I don't want to interrupt. I always feel like
what the hell did he give Cody? That's the most important thing to me.
See? You see how we treat each other? We interrupt each other all the time. This is a normal thing every day.
I think TKO said you can't be a bad guy right now. You're the face. He's like the face of WWE right now. And I think he keeps buying up more shares. And I think ultimately he's going to own WWE at some point or be a majority shareholder at some point. And I think, or something close to it. He's going to be up there. And I think they said to him, like, you can't come off as a bad guy right now. We need you to be good guy Rock. Now, that could also lead to a year later, everybody thinks he's a nice guy, and then he takes over as the evil Vince McMahon character, and he has a Samoan army, and then everybody is, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but and then he's bringing his whole family, and his daughter's the GM, and then we have a 2-year run of him being evil Rock.
His daughter's not the GM, his daughter's the COO.
That's not a bad theory, though, because they made such a big deal about him being called the king now.
Because that's why I also think Roman Reigns is winning the Rumble. Because I don't understand why. Here's why. If you look at, I think they tease things, little things, and I think they're very intentional. If you looked at when they had Roman Reigns and they had that little like bar on the side that like of all his accomplishments, why would you list 2015 Royal Rumble winner? Like, why would you even bring that up? Like, I just think it's a random thing. He has 1,000 other accomplishments, and you brought up 2015 Royal Rumble winner? Like, I just think it's intentional. That's why I think with The Rock out of this equation, I still think, and we talked about this before, I still think Cody drops it. I think Reigns is going to fight somebody. I don't know how he's going to. I don't think they believe in Cody anymore.
So you think Cody drops it in the chamber, maybe?
Possibly. And that's where Punk wants his favor to get his match against Reigns for the belt, night 2, WrestleMania. That's your. I know it sounds and I think Orton does something to set up that rivalry. Like Orton comes back because we haven't seen him, we haven't heard from him, he wasn't even at Raw last night that we saw.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I'm going. I think they're done with Cody. I think them not having him come out was intentional. I don't think TKO thinks he's the man. I think they think Reigns is the man. And he probably is. Because the other thing, too, with Cody right now, we talked about this before. The chase has been better than the reign. And, I mean, partly that's their own booking. But it's the same with LA Knight. Like, I think LA Knight's a better chaser than he is a champion. But if you look at Cody, he's now the shaking hands, kissing babies, but you have Cena back. It's the same thing. Like, do you need 2 guys who are the ultimate babyface kissing baby, shaking hands guy? No.
I'm dead set on Cody's going heel.
It needs to happen.
He's going heel.
He has to.
And it's gonna come out of nowhere.
And
I think little shades of it.
Orton brings it out of him. I think this rivalry with Orton changes him. Orton kicks the living shit. Like, it brings out bad things in Cody that ultimately leads him to go down that road. But I think they know that there's a reason Cody did not wrestle. Because why would you not have that guy with right now the most catchy theme song ever for everybody to go, whoa! And, like, why would you not have him out there? Like, why would you not even give the fans a taste of the whoa? Nothing.
Well, the same reason they're not really doing much with Jey Uso right now, because the fans are all aboard with that yeet crap.
Well, and he doesn't necessarily need it, although I think he's another one that's going to have a big run this year. I think this is going to be the year of Uso and McIntyre. I think the Gunther thing, as much as I like him as an in-ring performer, he's a little, dare I say, and I know this is going to piss off some of the indie diehards, he's Cesaro. Everybody loves, Cesaro. He's such a gay. He's so good. He ain't that good in AEW either, and they're giving him freedom. He's boring. I like Gunther, but there's something generic wrestler about him. I don't know what it is. And I just think they want characters still. I don't think they want over the top characters, but I think they want characters. And that's. I don't think you're going to see the Wyatts on Raw anymore either. I think they're going to go to SmackDown. I think SmackDown is officially going to be the B show. And that's where you're going to see them. Because I don't think if TKO wants this on Raw on Netflix, big fight UFC feel, which is the way I got this from everything from that presentation. How the hell do you have mystical people in fucking masks coming out fighting, what's his face, Killer Cross? Like, they're going to go to SmackDown. and they'll be on for everybody on USC not paying for Netflix.
That's disappointing to me a little bit.
I do. I just think TKO is looking at this like a big fight feel.
Here's Opie's got a theory. Why not let KO turn on him by losing at Rumble? That seems like a good thing to make him turn, lose the belt, and the chance at the Winged Eagle title.
Because I also don't know if they think. I still think KO ends up in AEW to play with his friends, because there was. You didn't? Did you watch the press conference thing that they had before, the thing that they had out? Whatever it was out. I don't know where it was. At WWE headquarters. Was it in LA?
Oh, where he walked through with the belt and he was upstairs.
Yes, but did you see him say moveset? Have you followed that whole thing? So Hangman Adam Page something to the effect of said about movesets. And then CM Punk in a backstage article says something to the effect of, yeah, people who aren't real wrestlers say moveset. And then KO goes, yeah, well, I have a great moveset. I have the best moveset. And I'm like, oh, okay. You want to go play with your friend? You want to go play with your friends at AEW? I think that's why they have it. They're using them this way, but I don't know. Unless you guys are Shield 2.0 theory, but that's why I think they're afraid.
Well, so Monday night, was it Monday? Maybe it was Friday. Drew came out and confronted Cody and was talking to Cody. And as he was walking out, he told Cody, watch your back. Then KO came out, attacked him, whatever. And then backstage, KO bumped into Jay. They exchanged words, and he looked at Jay and said, watch your back. They both said it. Same night. I'm waiting for Seth to say it. To tell somebody to watch their back.
That's a good pickup. I didn't even think about that. But I know what you're talking about.
So they're coming together.
Yeah, again, I think it would be a monumental mistake from a career standpoint, from an actual branding. But I also understand that he has a special needs son, and he probably wants to be with his kids. So if he goes to AEW, hey. But if he does a Shield 2.0, I think it'd be a cool little run.
I think those three would be good at it too. I think it'd be fantastic.
Sure. But then does that elevate McIntyre? That's my only concern. That's the only problem, because I think they're all three upper mid-card hell right now. You can use them in main events, but right now, I don't think it's believable that Seth's going to win a championship. I don't think it's believable that Drew's going to win a championship. I like them. I think they should and they can. I don't think it's that. I just think the way they've been presented.
I kind of think Seth walks into Mania with a belt. I think Punk meets Seth at Mania for a belt.
Which would be interesting.
I think that ends at Mania.
Hey, I hope you're right. I hope we get another one. I hope we get AJ Lee in CM's corner, and I hope we get Becky Lynch. And she comes back, and
I thought for sure at some point that was going to happen on Monday. I said to Justin, "How cool!"
So did I.
So
Becky came out, and so did AJ.
Becky was supposed to be there, from what I read. She was supposed to have that spot with Rhea.
Ooh.
But they bumped her for The Undertaker.
Oh wow.
I am American Badass. Watch
and from what I read, Rhea didn't know about The Undertaker until it hit.
I'd have rather Rollin'. I'd have rather Limp Bizkit. Can we give me some Limp Bizkit in that spot? Give me some Rollin'. Give me some.
If she did know, that's a pretty good reaction for it being organic, because she did seem genuinely surprised when he came out there. She heard that call.
Bischoff also said, I was listening to his recap today, that you can't give the whole show away. You can't give weeks away in one night. So I think, because you still have Charlotte out there somewhere. You have
Charlotte's
there's a lot.
I think she's got something with Tiffy.
I think
they would work. Their in ring would be amazing.
And I think she's the one that pushed what's her face into the car.
Ooh. I still think it was Bianca.
I hope it was. I'm on my own.
She needs a heel turn.
Yeah, she's stale.
She does for sure. And a haircut.
Stale. It's not real, dude.
I'm real. Kidding. No, it's
You're not kidding. You're not kidding.
I'll come over here and slap you.
All right.
Sorry.
With her hair. Her fake hair.
Please don't hit me.
All right, what's next, Justin?
What, Jay McIntyre? I think we're only on match 2.
Yeah, I know. Gonna wrap this all up in 6 minutes? No.
McIntyre Jay was okay. I don't think any Jey Uso match, the entrance is better than the match. I don't think Jey Uso
got a lot better. He has since he's gone out and started doing his solo stuff, he's gotten a lot better.
Oh yeah. No. I don't think he's a bad wrestler. He's sloppy sometimes.
He's increased his moveset.
Yes. I don't think he ever had 5 moves of doom. Like, I don't think it was ever that bad. Like, it's not like you could play with his character on a Nintendo controller, but I mean, it's,
No, I thought the match was good.
Look, yeah. Schoolboy finish. They love that.
Yeah, makes him still look somewhat strong.
I bet you WWE's so happy Jay didn't take a hit.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that elephant in the room. Travis Scott smoking his blunt on the stairs. Like
that was sage, sir.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sure.
That was peyote. Is peyote illegal?
And I weigh 150 pounds.
Is that what they were trying to say?
Yeah, it's peyote.
Well, that's what McAfee said. Look at Travis Scott's there with the sage on the starway. Whatever. That was crazy.
That was the first thing I noticed. Something like that. That dude's got a fucking blunt.
But I feel like they do that shit at UFC. That's what I mean. Like, I just feel like this felt like UFC light. Oh, by the way, Cole moves like Vince McMahon. Go back, watch the entrance. He moves like Vince. Like and when he slapped Travis Scott's hand, that was the most awkward dad, not cool thing I'd ever seen in my life. Like, bro, you've been around these people for how long, and you picked up no flavor. None.
But it's Michael Cole, and I love it. I love everything about it.
Even when he was yeeting, it was just so awkward.
They put him and McAfee on the side of a trailer.
They did. Poor Joe Tessitore. I thought Joe Tessitore did a good job.
He did. And McAfee even said that on his show today.
Yeah.
He said, like, for Tessitore to come in from what he was doing, he's like, this isn't easy. What Michael Cole does is not easy. And he came in and did a fantastic job. He did better than a lot of most of the other people they've ever brought in.
Like the American Ninja Warrior guy that I forgot about until just now.
Yeah, Eric, somebody else said this before too. We didn't address it. Did you see Cole's Apple Watch thought he fell down when he was eating? He posted a picture of it today.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep. It was awesome. That, like, I don't know. I guess I'm more into the theatrics of it than I am more of the matches with this Raw, because there was just so many other things going on that I was watching.
Mm-hmm.
But
the women's title match was good.
Yeah.
That it was predictable.
Where did they go?
I had a feeling Rhea was gonna when
they said it's
back
over.
To the point.
They're done.
Yeah, but where's the judgment they go?
Like, they're gonna have an end feud.
Yeah, they have to soon.
Oh yeah, Dom set that up, but he's trying to get back with Rhea at the end. So that's gonna be brought up in the locker room.
Or was he trying to sneak attack her?
That's what I thought.
Eddie would have snuck up behind China and taken her down.
Well, that's what he's gonna say, but it's gonna that's gonna start the implosion right there.
Finn Balor, wasted character.
100%.
Wasted.
100%.
They wasted an opportunity. Although, did you see that somebody posted? They've been throwing stuff in the background, like Alexa Bliss's doll.
The Easter egg with Alexa's return.
There was the Easter egg of they had was it a lunchbox of him as the Demon Balor. Was that the one?
Yep.
Yeah, like so maybe down the road he gets away.
Did you catch the one sign? 1,864 days since Ohio State beat Michigan.
Oh yeah. What are they teasing there? The Steiners. That means the Steiners are coming back. Scott Steiner's back. No.
No.
It's no.
It's the LWO resurrection.
Oh God.
Greatest faction of all time. Next to the BWO.
There you go. I really hope there's an LWO signing close to us. I'm gonna buy you a ticket to go.
Crazy part is like they're talented, but like they feel like the elephant in the room. Like they come out and that they feel like they're a bathroom break.
They really are.
They're talented. They are, but they're talented.
I beg to differ.
You don't think
I'll
talented?
go further. No.
It's not even in ring. I think in ring they're talented.
Their timing's terrible. All of them.
Yeah,
every one of them.
That's lucha. That's every lucha match.
Like everything looks so wonky and it's just so bad.
That's because you've never been a luchador like me.
I can see you with no shirt on and a luchador mask running around. You'd be like Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, I went by El Dago.
El Gordo.
El Gordo. Yo, I'm trying to lose that. I'm trying to lose that. Leave me alone.
Wow.
That was my name.
So okay. So you want me to be El Dago and you be El Gordo? What meatball in Spanish? Anybody give me that?
I don't know what the hell it's called, actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit this last match.
The main event, which I believe lived up to it. I thought the match was fantastic.
Awesome. It was good.
Except
CM Punk saying he might have to change the name of the Go to Sleep because he never had it done to him and it hurts like hell.
Yeah.
Did you see that whole thing where they did the John Moxley of the Death Riders now? Yeah. But that whole thing where they repeated the
double Go to Sleep.
Yeah.
All the ropes fell on the shoulders. Yep.
The only thing that I thought hurt that match, and it wasn't those two, I thought the crowd wasn't into it. I thought the LA crowd died. I don't know why they felt like they died, but it's like, can you guys?
Yes, you do.
You said
it's 7:00. Well, yeah.
You said Jey Uso killed him.
They did. Jey Uso, they all yeet it, and they all got sleepy. Like, can you guys not do anything for more than 2 hours? Like, what the hell were you doing?
It wore them out.
They did. Like, I don't think they just. I think
it's that air quality.
I mean, Travis Scott killed the air quality.
I was going to say,
with all
they all went to sleep. They got a contact high.
I mean, what energy they had left after yeeting, they wasted on booing.
Yes, on Hogan. Yes, and then that was it. Like they were okay. You're right. And then they were done. Like that's the only thing I heard it because I thought that match. I thought it was. I personally thought it was the best match of the night.
It was.
There was no strange interference. Like there was no like it was just a match. There wasn't run-ins and
they fought.
It was cool. Yeah, they fought.
I fully expected with the way they were interacting with the ref that it was going to come down to like a DQ. The ref was going to have enough of them not listening to him and he was just going to like no contest it.
I thought there was no way in hell Punk won that match. I thought they could extend this to Mania to make the easy way or to the next whatever.
I don't think it's over. I think this is just the start.
There's too much money to be made with these two.
I think if those two fight at Mania, I'm calling it now. Rollins wins, and I think it's Punk's way of "You're welcome." Jay Finch,
Lee, I love you, dude.
I do. I think Punk apologetically lets Rollins win at Mania if they wrestle. Because Rollins hasn't had a win in a while, has he? He lost last one.
It's been some time.
Yeah, I do. I think this is Punk's like, hey, you know what? Like, he'll get his. I just don't think it'll be that match. This is Punk's. I'm sorry. I'm not a bad guy. I swear. I'm just Phil.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of I think a lot of them are starting to realize that. Like, you can see it in Punk. Like, he's having a blast.
Go watch the one Cornette 8-minute clip on the run in the towel. Did you see that when he ran in the bath towel? Yeah, there's apparently that's been done forever. Like that was an homage to forever ago, which is crazy how much of a student of the game he is. I can't wait for Punk to take over NXT because I think that's going to happen sooner than later. I think Sean's going to take one eye and keep looking that way and one eye looking at Rick.
Hey, you leave HBK alone.
Listen, he's 0-1 against the Geratron 5000. Okay, he's
apparently 0-1 in his vision test too.
Yeah, that's right. he's not 0-1. He's over 1. Like he's like no, that E.
He's got summer vision. Summer vision go that way. Summer's vision go that way.
That poor guy looks terrible. He looks horrible. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
God.
We shouldn't be making fun of the poor guy.
Well, that was like a wrestling injury, right?
Yeah.
Well, he went through. It was when Jericho put him through the TV during the Geratron 5000. He hit him with the TV and the glass got in his eye, and that's why I said he's 0-1 against the Geratron 5000 or 9000, whatever it was.
Oh God,
poor
Sean,
guy.
If you're watching, we're sorry, dude. It's not fun.
I'm not. That dude's got tons of money. He's doing fine.
That's true.
He's running NXT. I'm sitting here.
I'm down with
talking about wrestling.
HBK, yeah.
I'm down with your reasoning. Down with your reasoning. Okay, I get it.
Okay, sorry, I'm stretching this too long.
No, I was shocked to see Rollins. I was shocked to see either one of them take the fall.
I was too. I thought it was going to be a DQ finish. I really did, just to keep this going. But I mean, obviously it's going to keep going, but I just thought it'd be more clear. There's no definitive winner. Let's keep rolling with this. So,
but I thought they worked fantastically together.
Absolutely.
Even there at the end, like Punk knew he caught him with. I think it was the first one.
Yeah, it's when he rolled over and he's like, check on Seth, and then rolled back over. Yeah.
Like he rolled to the corner, grabbed the referee, said something. Referee crawled over to Seth, checked on him, and then as he crawled back, he's like, talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then you could see, like, he swelled up fucking quick.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome to see these two. I know this will never happen, but it'd be awesome to see the two of them kind of align and join forces and be a tag team for a little bit. Work together.
Who knows? If they do meet at Mania and Punk drops it, or does the job for Seth,
they're gonna tag against their wives.
Oh, mixed tag, that'd be sick.
No, not a mixed tag.
Against
those
them.
two versus their wives.
Oh, that would be interesting too.
Nah.
If I'll tell you what, if there was two women that could handle it, it'd be them.
Now, what about the tease with Nikki Bella possibly coming back? That was Nikki, right?
I don't want to see her.
There's no way.
Didn't she fake the abuse thing with Artem? Didn't that come out that she Artem's like, no, she was actually beating me and like.
Oh, I never really paid attention to that story because
I think I couldn't either, but I watched Dancing with the Stars and I didn't know. I don't know why I just did that. That was
pretty cool though.
I don't know what the hell this was.
Can we go back to Chris's question from before?
Yeah.
What was his question?
How are you? Are you really a man?
I have a very fantastical brain.
This one.
That one. Yeah, listen, I say shit and do I don't think. I just do.
I'm the same way, but I'm a little careful about doing this kind of stuff on the air. It's on the internet now. It's never going away.
Don't matter.
You might see that as a clip on our page.
Good. I hope it goes viral. 10 billion people watch it.
That'd be awesome.
It would be awesome.
So, what else you boys got? What else we got here? Oh, this one? Punk, Rollins, Owens, McIntyre?
That would be a fun one.
And then Seth turns on Punk, and then they form Shield 2.0. Burner.
Oh. You can't use that music ever again.
But I changed it, like Milli Vanilli, like Vanilla Ice did. See, theirs sounds like this. Dun 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 dun. Mine sounds like this. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Sounds like a weird version of Under Pressure.
Listen, Def Rebel will screw their theme up. It doesn't matter.
It's true. It's just true. All right, what do we got? What else? 10 after 8. Just a little over an hour.
We did it. Congratulations. Wait,
where are the Motor City Machine Guns? Where are the Motor City Machine Guns?
Oh, the one thing we didn't touch on.
Go ahead.
The Motor City Machine Guns?
No, you brought up Motor City Machine Guns. My mind went to SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
Finally cashed in.
Oh yeah, we didn't do this.
Your girl.
Oh, I'm so no. So let me explain to you what happened. Okay, I send Justin a GIF, and it's The Rock. Goes finally, and the next day he didn't catch on. I'm like, did you watch SmackDown? Yeah. What's with the Rock reference? I'm like, did you watch the whole thing? Well, yeah.
So I'm looking. I go back and I like skim through looking for a reference of the Rock in SmackDown.
So I had to spell it out for him. I said something finally in capitals happened. Oh, I was like, dude.
I was like, Tiffany finally got the belt. Like, I get that.
Been waiting so long for that to happen.
It's because nobody wants Nia Jax to have the belt. I'm not sure Nia Jax
terrible in that match. Although I was shocked she took a Hurricane Rana off the top. I'm shocked she could flip that much.
It's not even her size. Because, like, Awesome Kong was big. But Awesome Kong.
It's nothing to do with her size. It's her athleticism. Yeah, she's got none.
No. And she potatoes people when she does that squash thing. Like, I don't think she's a good promo. I don't think she needed Paul Heyman. She needed a manager, like a legitimate, she needs a mouthpiece. She needs something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like an annoying chicken shit. Even
well, that's why they have that tiny chick with her now, the little fairy thing.
Yeah, but Candice LeRae sucks. Candice LeRae sucks. Go back with Johnny Same Face, and nobody cares about you. Just whatever. No, what was his name? He's in AEW again, but he keeps getting like fired everywhere. He was Bobby Lashley's manager for like a hot minute.
Oh, MVP?
No. The other guy, the little guy, the little wrestler. He's in AEW again right now, but you wouldn't know it because they only use their people once every like 9 months. African-American male, smaller, athletic.
Shelton Benjamin?
No. Little guy that can talk.
Shelton
he talks well. I have his stupid theme song on my phone because I'm a theme song collector. I don't want to. Can you still see me? Probably not.
Nope, you're gone.
Oh, no. I'm back. Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Justin's looking. I'm trying to think. We're all going to be like, oh, that guy.
Like, I think he would have worked well with her. I think he's a great manager. I can't think of his name. Just like probably Google list of Bobby Lashley's managers. Leo Rush. I think Leo Rush with her. Thank you. Yes.
The comments got it.
Yeah, there we go. I think Leo Rush with her. Like, that's where like a guy like him like fits. He could talk her up. He's smaller than her, which doesn't normally happen. It's a male.
Smaller than who?
What's her face? Nia Jax. I want to say the word that Cornette calls her, but I don't want to say it because it's lip brush.
Perfect manager for Nia.
I do. I think he's the perfect manager for Nia Jax.
Move her into the proper weight class, she'll be all set.
I mean, you can't give her Heyman. Can't waste your time on Heyman. Wasting Heyman. They're reigning, defending.
I would love to.
I'll say it until forever. That man deserves an Oscar, an Emmy, something.
I would love. I just had an idea. I would love to see Bronson Reed and Nia Jackson a Tsunami versus Tsunami match.
I want to know why Ric Flair called out Bronson Reed.
Ric Flair's probably drunk at the time when he said
more than likely, but like, what? But although Bronson Reed offered to squash Hulk Hogan before the show, when there was rumors of Hulk Hogan showing up, he's like,
"Oh, the way that crowd acted, they might have let him in."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. We got anything else we want to go over?
No, sir.
Let's just let this be the year where Jacob Fatu shows everybody what Jacob Fatu can do. They need to unleash him. It is.
He'll have a belt next year.
It's time. It's time.
It'll be nice. It's going to be an interesting year.
I think it will be.
Man,
I'm really excited for the Rumble and the build to Mania, and it's just going to be awesome. So,
my only worry about Jacob Fatu is his weight. He looks like he's gaining weight again. He looked really good when he debuted. Like he lost weight, you could tell. He's starting to get a little.
See, I thought he looked like he lost a little bit of weight.
The catering's better up on the main roster.
See, if you have that HD of Netflix showed me otherwise. I was like, oh man, the dude's he gained 20 pounds in HD. That's crazy.
Jesus. So HD adds 20, not 10?
At least. Rhea Ripley looked all of 230 last night or Monday. I don't know what's going on.
She did look like she got thicker. But
no, it's good. Thank you for having me, as always.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do our little outro. Mark, don't run away. We'll talk to you for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna get ourselves out of here. So, Justin, take us out of here if you'd like to. We'll see you guys on the next variety shows this Monday.
We're Tuesday.
Yep. Your schedule screws me up.
Bro. You say that every fucking week. It's not that hard.
It is.
It's not.
It's whatever. It's your schedule. It's okay. We still love you. All right, everybody. Till next time, we all see you later.
Later.
Follow me at Beards, Brews, and Barbecues on Facebook. Do it.
Yeah, go ahead, do that. Guys,
That's
we'll
my
see you soon.
Shameless plug.
Do it.
Do it.